Please know that at any time, you can let go of my voice and follow the streams of energy that are arriving in your body mind. You could be with what's feeling most important or what's really arising and arriving for you today. Everything that I'll say is just an offering, a gentle suggestion or invitation. Please know that you can take it or leave it at any point. So taking some moments to arrive in this space. You might wiggle a little bit or shift, fix a fold in a blanket or a wrinkle in your shirt. Is there any movement that would allow you to be even 3% more comfortable? And perhaps taking a few breaths to simply acknowledge the morning that you've had. Memory of coming into this room and setting up. And even with your eyes closed, if you're in this room, you might see the windows in front of you. You let your attention expand through your experience right now. And really simply just noticing what it feels like to be you. If it feels okay today, allow your attention to concentrate itself in your heart center, or maybe even your belly. Curious and friendly, seeing if perhaps there's an intention for your practice today. What called you here? What are you ready to receive? And then allowing attention to expand out to the body. And notice your body breathing. It's been happening this whole time. As you exhale, perhaps you notice a sense of settling, a downward flow of energy. And perhaps you allow that to draw your attention to the back side of your body. Feel the ways your body is supported. Bolsters, blankets, floor beneath that, the earth beneath that. To whatever degree feels right today, invite your body to release into this support. Very little effort. Giving your weight to gravity. And taking a moment now to touch into or cultivate a sense of your inner resource. Could be as simple as feeling the body settle as you exhale, or acknowledging the supports beneath you. It might be a sense of inner okayness or ease, peace. And for some of you, this sense of ease might bubble right up. And for others, it might be helpful to remember or imagine a time when you felt supported, peaceful, at ease. If this sense of ease and well-being feels far away today, know that's okay too. There's nothing to force here, nothing to grasp at or make happen. If it is here, know that you can return at any time. Allow my voice to fade away and feel into the sense of ease and well-being. A sense of things being okay. And allow your senses to blossom open. Notice sounds. Might you welcome sound as vibration? You don't need to grasp for it or push it away. is just part of the landscape of this moment. Do you notice how each sound is an invitation into now? This very moment. And opening to sensation. You let the eyes rest back. Feel your way, the mouth. Sensation, the tongue. Perhaps residues of taste. As you stay with it, perhaps a shimmering radiance here in the mouth. And trace sensation along the jawline up to the ears, outer architecture of the ears. Feel your way inside ear canals, open, spacious. Let attention wander to the nostrils. Can you feel the flows of air here? Next time you breathe in, follow the sensation of air up to the bridge of the nose. And then allow it to spread out, sense the eyelids. Almost by itself, attention will sink back. Feel the eyeballs. Curve of the sockets. Very easy attention as you stay here, perhaps a shimmering. Both eyeballs, orbs of sensation, radiant. Sense your forehead. And allow attention to shift back. Feel your brain. Floating in fluid, light. And how the brain might rest back into the curve of the skull. Feel the back of the head, curve of the neck, throat. And allow for any softness in the muscles of the throat. Welcome sensation in the whole head and face. Deep in the center of the head, radiating outward. As if sensation were liquid, let it flow down to the notch at the base of your throat. And feel it slide down the collarbones. Feel the curves at the tops of the shoulders. Liquid sensation flowing down the arms, elbows, forearms. Shimmering streams into the wrists. Flowing down, little pools in the palms. Maybe a warmth or a tingle here. Sensation streaming into the fingers. And for the next 4 or 5 rounds of breath, as you breathe out, feel these flowing streams from the shoulders to the fingers. Inhale just happens. Exhale, streams of sensation down the arms. Each exhalation, shimmering currents. Very little effort here. Feel both arms, both hands. Deep inside and outside. Let go of the eyes and visualizing, let go of the mind. Feel the top of the chest, the upper back and shoulder blades. Feel the mid-ribs, the mid-back. Feel any softness in the belly, in the curve of the low back. Feel all the way to the base of the torso. And as your next exhalation arrives, begin to breathe from the top of the torso down to the base. Following a stream of sensation down. Find the rhythm, the pace that feels just right to you. And then almost a very sincere curiosity. You just notice sensation in the torso, whole torso. How all by itself it might enliven, radiate. Whole torso shimmering. Invite attention to land in the hips. Maybe feel deep into the hip socket. Feel your way down the upper legs, the knees, top and bottom, lower legs, ankles. Tingle in the arches of the feet. all the way down. Can you feel the tips of each toe? And then again, on your own command, each exhalation, a stream moving down, hips to toes. Exhaling, flowing currents of sensation. And then letting the breath go and feeling both legs shimmering and alive. Let your eyes rest back. Let your brain rest back. Open to sensation in the whole body. Whole body deep inside. Sensation radiating out all directions. It's like the sun, very dense at the center. And then shimmering out. One global field of sensation. And notice how the sensations come and go. You notice sound, how it comes and goes. And then just a little shift. Notice the noticing. How you're aware of all these changing perceptions. All these perceptions happening within the global field. And allow attention to recognize that the body is breathing. Might you feel the ribs and how they expand out and then settle in. Perhaps attention is drawn down to the belly. And how the belly may rise up and then release back. How you don't need to do anything to make this happen. Body just breathing. Allow your next exhalation to take attention down to the base of the spine. As you breathe in, feel or imagine that you could breathe gently up the spine. And as you breathe out, breathe gently down the spine. And a few times like that. It's a very gentle moving of attention. Almost like an energy massage for the spine. And then allow that practice to fade away. You might welcome and weave in here a sense of your inner resource. How a sense of contentment or okayness might just begin to blossom. A sense of ease moving to the foreground of attention. And we'll welcome in a metta practice here. You might feel into any sense of this ease or okayness. And perhaps even notice any warmth in your body, maybe in the belly or the chest. You could just stay here nurturing this sense of ease or warmth. Or if it feels interesting today, you might silently repeat these mantras after me. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be peaceful. May I be filled with loving kindness. And then if it's all right, you might bring to mind that person or animal, perhaps the plant or tree we talked about at the beginning of class, or maybe something else. Something or someone that you like or enjoy. Perhaps there's a sense of warmth in your heart and cheeks as you think of them, or a glow in your chest. Perhaps as you're with the thought of them, there's a sunshine yellow or pink in your experience. If you like, we'll repeat the mantras, this time offering that sense of well-wishing to them. You might feel this like a vining out or a light energy from the hands and chest, maybe like shooting stars. You simply begin by feeling any sense of ease or warmth. Hold them gently in your mind's eye. And silently to yourself, repeat after me. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be healthy. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be healthy. May you be filled with loving kindness. May notice any sense of warmth, well-being that's here now. Notice if there's an emotional tone present. Notice thoughts. And then let all that fade away and rest back into just being. You set everything free to be just as it is. Nothing to analyze, nothing to figure out. No particular way it has to be. Just being. And thoughts will come and go. Emotions, sensations will come and go. You watch them like you would watch clouds floating through an open sky. And then perhaps you feel yourself as the sky. Everything arising in you. Free to be just as it is. A few more rounds of breath here. Perhaps just letting your nervous system soak in any amount of space, openness, quiet. And then allowing your mind to recall the journey you've just been on, and settling in and inner resource, body sensations, breath, the metta practice, and just being. And as you're with all of this, simply noticing if anything wants to be seen or known or affirmed. Just really curious if anything wants to bubble up here. And it may or may not. Checking in, is there anything you'd like to bring into the rest of your day with you? as it feels right, you gently invite your breath to deepen. Maybe each inhalation is just a bit bigger or longer than the last. And how the movements of the breath might invite in small movements in your body. Likely first the ribs and belly, and then fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. Perhaps rocking your head from side to side would feel good. Taking a deep breath in, stretching through the whole body. At some point, you might pause and feel the supports beneath you. And allow your eyes to open and close a few times, just orienting to the space around you. There's not another class in here for a little bit, so if you want to take your time coming back online, you're welcome to do that. And some of you might want to roll right up or roll to your side and sit up. There's no wrong way to do this. Thank you all for your practice. Namaste.